All of them.
Okay. We are ready to start. Okay. We've been doing growth and decay problems where we like invested money, or we had a loan, or we had valued a car. I am recording this, but that's okay. Or radioactive substance. Remember we did half-life? Okay, just do it and do it over. Okay. Okay, you may have noticed on the last question of problem 7, we didn't do that last part of problem 7. Oh, we did. We did do it. Okay.
Oh, we did.
Okay, that's what this whole thing is talking about. We put the equation in y1, and we put 400 in y2 because we were trying to see when was the equation greater than 400.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then we graphed it. Did we graph it? We must have.
No, I just guessed.
Oh, you guessed. That's right.
Yes.
Okay. So let's try it. That's your calculator. Go to y equals. We're going to put 1200 parentheses 0.891 to the x. Like that. Okay, and then in y2 we're going to put 400. Okay, and we're going to have to change the window because it's not going to show up very good if we use the normal window. So they give you the window right here to change it to. Change it to 15. 0.
Teachers and students, I have a weather-related announcement. The softball game for tonight in Bowie has been canceled. Once again, the softball game for tonight in Bowie has been canceled and will be rescheduled for Monday night in Bowie. There will be softball practice today for varsity and JV at 4 o'clock. Thank you. Have a great day.
Canceled game.
I know it. Okay, so we just did these things. We entered the left side of the inequality in y1, we entered the right side in y2, and then we got a good window. Y'all have your window at 0, 15, 0, 1200.
That's CL has to be 100.
100. We can go ahead and change it to that. Let's see what happens. Okay, and then we push graph. You got this, Victoria? Okay, and push graph. You okay? All right, yeah, it looks just like it, doesn't it?
Yep.
All right, now we're going to find the intersection where they cross. Where do they? Let's do that. How do you do it? Second trace or calc.
5.
Everybody do it. Second trace, number 5 is intersect. And because there's only one intersection, you can just hit it 3 times, enter 3 times. And look at there, he was really close, wasn't he? Weren't you, Albert?
Yes.
9.519.
Wait.
Yeah?
What did you put? What
Put it on 5.
Huh?
Put it on 5. Okay.
What? What
I
did
probably
he
put
put?
9. Never mind.
He did. Yesterday he put 9.5, didn't he?
No, Weston put 9.5.
That's not. That's what I was getting
But
Okay.
greater than.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this from now. I remember.
Whenever
Okay.
Whenever you said it,
I understand.
greater than or less than,
I
I
understand.
thought you were saying that's what it was, so I just wrote it down.
Down.
So you can look at it.
Okay.
I'm closer. Don't skip.
All right. Okay. So it says when is y1 or the exponential function? Which part of the graph is that?
X.
No, what? This part.
400.
Which one's y1? The straight line or the curved line? It's the curved line, right? So when is the curved line greater than the 400 line? Like up here?
9.5.
Yeah,
Less than.
less than. From 9.519 this way, right?
So
that would be less than. Mm-hmm. So that's why they have x is less than 9.52. They rounded it to 0.52. Okay, let's also go to the table now. Before we go to the table though, let's go to second window, which is table setup. And where it says table start, that very first one, we're going to type in 9.52. And then go to the table, because if we didn't do this, the 9.52 would not show up on the table. So then go to second graph. And there's 9.52 in it. Okay, now let's look at, here's 9.52. It's almost exactly, but because we rounded it, it's not quite exact, is it? But there, that's almost 400 here. Okay, as you get lower, it's greater than 400, isn't it?
Yes.
And as you get higher, it's less than 400. So the table agrees with the graph, and it agrees with what we said it was. Okay, so now we're going to do 3 more of these like this. And let's start with number 9. Bless you. Okay, clear everything out of Y1 and Y2, and then what are we going to put in for Y1? On number 9.
Let's top thing.
No,
top-
it's 2 point.
Okay? 2 parentheses 1.5 to the, don't forget your rooftop, X.
X.
What goes in Y2?
50.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see.
Now we can't graph, well, we have to fix the window. They give you a little graph down here, and that's going to give you your window. Your X min is going to be from 0 to 10. Or your X's will be from 0 to 10. So on the window,
Well, you don't have to see it anyways, do you?
to get the intersection, you have to see it.
Oh, well, I still got there.
You do. Okay, go ahead and change it though. Let's all make them all look the same. And what does Y go to? 0 to 70. Now the Y scale looks like it's going by what here? Tens. So let's make the Y scale 10. Everybody got the window?
Yes.
Okay, graph it. Starts going up fast. Starts out slow but gets faster. Oops, we forgot. I forgot to put 50 in there. Did y'all put 50 in?
Yes.
Oh, I'm the one that forgot. Okay.
We pay attention.
Okay, let's check, sketch it. That's not a very good sketch.
That's what's up. I want a pencil.
Okay, and this is at 50 right here. You don't have a pencil? Is that what you said?
I'm pretty sure like 5 seconds ago he was bragging saying he did. But he's using my pen.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him.
Now we need to find, what do we have to find here? The intersection. How do you find the intersection?
Second, trace, 5.
Enter. And what do you get?
7.9.
Let's make it 7.9.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
Yeah,
That's X, right? X equals 7.94 right there. Okay. Now we're gonna, let's look at it for a second. It says that the exponential function, was the curved one, has to be greater than or equal to 50, which is the line going straight across. So when is it greater than or equal to 50? Above it or below? Above, isn't it? Up here. It's greater than or equal to 50. Okay, so what do you think the answer would be?
X is greater than
Uh-huh.
7.94.
X is greater than or,
Equal to.
because the equals, because we have an equals up here. If we don't have an equals up here, we won't put the equals. Okay, let's see if the table agrees. We're going to go to second window, table start. What do we put in table start? And go to the table. And scroll up a couple of times from 7.94. And that's what we're going to put in the table. We'll put 5.94, 22.234, and 50. Oops. Did I get it wrong? I did. happened to my
I did
pencil?
like pro, I think so.
Okay, now when is y1 greater than or equal to y2 in the table? And then going up, getting larger? Okay. So the table does agree that it should be x is greater than or equal to 7.94. Okay, you try number 8.
It ain't nothing like. You can. It's not really hard.
Actually, 10 is harder, so that's why I gave you 8.
Wait, what is it, 8?
Yeah, do number
I
8.
said do 10.
No, do number 8.
You clean your plans.